Good morning. Welcome to Just for Today, a time of eclectic reading, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of Center for Spiritual Living Common Ground, formerly known as Columbia Greater Baltimore. Today is December 18th, and this morning, actually for the rest of the year, I'm going to close out reading the daily readings from Just for Today, or a portion of the daily reading. And so today, it offers us this. What we share about how we got into recovery or our spiritual journey, and how we stay through practicing spiritual principle, is the real message. That's what we're looking for. Our primary purpose is to carry that message. And what we share can either contribute significantly to this effort or detract greatly. The choice and the responsibility is ours. One of the things that I've learned along this journey is talking about it is one way of communicating. My spiritual journey is one way of sharing my beliefs. A more powerful way, and what people actually understand about my journey and experience of my journey, is how I show up, is how I live my life. That is the greatest, clearest, most honest example of my spiritual path. Is how I live. And so, what this reading offers us is a deeper understanding of our choice and our responsibility, our ability to respond, and that we are empowered by choice, and that we choose everything we believe, we choose everything we do, we choose everything we experience, whether we choose it consciously, as in awareness, or we choose it out of unawareness. It doesn't negate that it's a choice, because we get to choose how aware we're going to be. We get to choose how honest we're going to be about how we're showing up, about what we believe. We get to choose whether or not we take ownership that the way we show up is our beliefs playing out in real time in our actions. And if what we're witnessing in ourselves doesn't align with who we internally think we are, then it's informing us that we are at a point of choice to reframe, to change what we're telling ourselves, to change our beliefs, to change our thoughts. Thus, the phrase, change your thinking, change your life. And it really does work that way. And while it's enormously simple, it is equally enormously challenging at times. It's simple, that doesn't mean it's easy. And we are equipped for the challenge. The moment we choose our power, we enable ourselves to be that. So that's what's alive in me this morning from the reading. I want to read it one more time, take us into our 5-minute practice of meditation, contemplation, simply being present with what is, and allow yourself to simply choose to be aware of whatever comes during that 5 minutes. Allow it to change you. What we share about how we got onto our spiritual path, and how we stay through practicing spiritual principle is the real message. That's what we are looking for. Our primary purpose is to carry that message. And what we share can either contribute significantly to this effort or detract greatly. The choice and the responsibility is ours. So let's take that into our time of contemplation and meditation. And so, breathing into this moment of now, I recognize consciousness itself, one power, everywhere present, unlimited, no circumference. And so its center is everywhere present. Nameless, changeless, because it cannot be contained by one idea. Changeless because it already is infinite possibility. It already is everything. Nothing for it to change into. It expresses itself individualized in a multiplicity of form that we call diversity. It is more than omnipresent. It is omnipresence. More than being omniscient, it is omniscience. More than being omnipotent, it is omnipotence. It is all there is. And it is expressing itself as me, as all of life. And so what is true of one is true of all. Each and every expression of this one, made out of it, by it, to be it, to express it, containing it. All of this infinite consciousness, infinite intelligence, wholeness, perfection, completeness, fully present in every expression of it, and yet no individualized expression is all of it. All of it is the whole body of creation. All of it is infinite possibility. All of it is the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown, the expressed and the yet to be expressed. And so I speak my word for that, claiming and affirming that the infinite itself, the wholeness, completeness, and perfection of consciousness is expressing as lives lived, as the action of every individualized expression of it coming into complete alignment with the harmonious operation of one, so that every life becomes a living, breathing message of the truth of being. That peace becomes the norm. That love becomes the operation of relationship. That everything unlike the truth of creation, the truth of consciousness, the truth of one harmonious operation bubbles to the surface to be resolved, to be reconciled, to be healed. That all sense of separation becomes a celebration of one wholeness. That this is the message of life that is lived by the creation of life and every expression of it. And knowing that the activity of law, that mechanical operation of manifestation within the creative process, has already received the word spoken, the impress, the desire to create, to express, has already received it, acted upon it, and made it so. Even before the words were formed in mind and spoken in voice, law was aware of the desire and made it so. And so there is no waiting period. There is simply the process of becoming open to recognize it, to see it, to claim it, to choose it, to experience it, to be it. And so knowing that it already is as me, I release everything that would in any way diminish or detract from my experience and message of it. I let go of every doubt, known and unknown. I release all resistance to being, living the magnificence of Creator expressing as me. I release all judgment that detracts from me seeing every other expression of creation as exactly that. I let it all go. And I step fully into the experience of the I am everywhere I look, in everything I see, in every choice I be. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.